Morning. Good morning. How are ya? Happy Thursday. Hola, hola. Good morning, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do my levels here. First on ES. Let's put some levels here at morning highs. I'm thinking on changing my levels to just one color. It doesn't matter if it is support or resistance, because then when we change, if the level change it into support, I have to change it to green, and then if it is resistant, I have to change it to red. So I'm like, I should just use one color, and level is a label. But yeah, so we have yesterday's highs, pre-market highs, pre-market lows. I just put it gray, but it looks a little bit ugly. I like it more like green and red. Okay, so we have this one. And green, pre-market lows here. Let's put pre-market highs. Thank you. So basically I'll be watching pre-market highs and lows and yesterday's highs, PDH. The market is still very, very bullish. So for me, basically, I have no business looking for reaction plays. I still think, even if we have like big red day today, I still think my job is to keep doing what I'm doing, which is following the trend. And the trend is crazy bullish. APEC is back with the 90% off. Who was asking me about this yesterday? One of you was asking me about the 90% off discount on Apex. Yeah, so it's back with 90% off. But I think they change prices. I think the 90% off before, it was like 16 bucks for the 50K account. I think now it's like 20 something. So I think they're messing with us with that 90% off promo, because they keep upping up their prices a little bit. They go slow. They go like by $1-2 every time they come with a 90% off promo. But yeah, I think that, or maybe it's the 25K that are more expensive. Like they changing the prices on the 25K. I don't know. I was told that. I haven't checked, to be honest. Yeah. The new 90% off promo is the old 80% off. The promo is for evils. but the activation fee for the 50K intraday drawdown it's 69. So that's part of the promo right now. Okay, so very strong push. Guys, look at the daily on ES. This is insane. Look at this daily. When are we gonna have our pullback to previous all-time highs? I think this is when I'll feel more comfortable playing the upside continuation. Like I will definitely play it whenever we have a pullback here to previous all-time highs. It's when I really want to play heavy to the upside. But yeah, the market keeps moving higher and higher. I don't like this, honestly. I don't like trading at all-time highs. Okay, we have ES right at pre-market highs. Let's see how it's gonna react there. We might, I do think Trump with all the CEOs in China, it can make it or break it. Like if they have a good outcome from that travel, the market's just gonna go crazy to the upside, like crazy. If the outcome is not bueno, I do think we could have our big pullback. I don't think the war is important anymore. So we have like one big event that it can give us a huge pullback. But that's in November. Oh yeah, we have something. Yeah, I think it's at 10:30. What was it? Is it the AI thing? Or is another thing? I know we have something at 10:30. A new law, something from the Senate. Don't remember. Okay, we have ES really fighting this pre-market highs level. Very strong push so far this morning. SMH is really nicely moving to the upside. It's right at all-time highs resistance. Let me check on X. What's the news here? Oh, China? Yeah. Okay. ES is still reacting here. Even though I don't like reactions on, yeah. Look at that. $30K on NQ, yeah. Dale, I think Dale is going crazy. Let's see how NQ is going to react to pre-market highs here, overnight highs. Crazy move today. I'm happy with this move because I bought the dip when the market pulled back with the war. So this is pretty good, but I don't like day trading this. Let me see what the Russell is doing. Oh, it's pulling back hard. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, that's big news for US. And that's a big win for the president. Yes, definitely. I'm from Venezuela. Yeah, SMH moving really, really nicely. Everything that's related to AI Yuck, what an ugly move on Dale. Let me check oil. How it's moving. Oil is not moving much, but it should go lower. Okay, so we have really nice move here in the morning. ES keeps rejecting here. I kind of like for a reaction play, but I don't know. This market is so scary to play reactions. Also, I wanted to see NQ going higher to this level. Yeah, look at those candles. Yeah, I'm not playing reactions here. The market is moving like a penny stock. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we could see reactions here, because look at that candle. That's a reaction candle right at pre-market high. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm not touching this. Now we have NQ here rejecting pre-market highs. Yeah, I could see, I can see NQ going to the 30K. I don't know if that's gonna happen today, but if the market just keeps doing what it's doing, yeah, 30K is right there. It's right there. Yeah, all-time highs. It depends. That's the confusing thing, right? With between NQ and QQQ, between futures levels and SPY and QQQ levels. So if you look at futures, that will be for me pre-market highs, because you have overnight highs. And then if you look at QQQ, it's above pre-market highs. So which one is it? So we have SPY holding the VWAP, and we're trying to hold here overnight high, the morning high, however you want to call it. We have Apple fighting the VWAP, SMH pulling back to the VWAP. The Russell is pretty weak today. I don't know if I told you, I don't think I did, but Palantir is a stock that I'm buying shares at the moment. I'm gonna buy shares on the entire support level from 130 to 118. Even if it goes higher, I don't care. But I do think this pullback on Palantir is a very, very good opportunity to buy shares if you're thinking long term, right? I don't care if Palantir keeps going lower today, tomorrow, next week, or if it bounces here tomorrow, today, next week, next month. This is a long-term hold. I do like this pullback. I do think it can go back to all-time highs. I find it so funny that people love buying Palantir at these levels here, pretty much at all-time highs. The higher I see a stock, the more I see people asking if it is good to buy here. So whenever you see a really good company or a company that it has huge future, like Palantir, pretty much Palantir is gonna be, I do think Palantir is gonna be huge the next couple of years, especially with what's going on with AI. And I don't know if you guys know how China works. Pretty much China knows everything that you do on your daily life. Like China, the government knows everything their people do, and they do it through AI. So Palantir and the US is gonna do exactly the same thing. So you are gonna have a government that knows exactly what you do every single day, and the government is gonna be able to say what you can and cannot do based on your research and your movements online. And Palantir is gonna be the center of that. They already do that. So just read or watch video about how Palantir works, how China, the government works, and what US is doing right now. Can it go lower? Yes, maybe. It doesn't matter to me. I think it's 130, 118, 120 is a very nice level to buy shares. Okay. NQ rejection was perfect. ES was very choppy, which is weird to see NQ being very clean and ES super choppy here. Yeah, this is YouTube music. Well, it's not YouTube Music. It's a video that I found on YouTube. War 2.0. China said that they were gonna take Taiwan in 2027. They have been saying that for a while now. You guys know the history of Taiwan? Like how it was formed? So basically, a Chinese opposition guy, left to Taiwan, to that island, and he hid there, and that's how Taiwan was made. That's why China wanted back. Yikes. TSM is in Taiwan, right? And TSM makes NVIDIA chips, right? So that's why it's so important for the US. But I think what they're gonna do is they're just gonna start doing it outside of Taiwan, or yeah. It's a bit. Yeah, I know, but I know, David, but that's the basics of how Taiwan was made. Ugly price action, guys. I don't think I'm gonna risk my accounts on this price action, to be honest. I have like 50 accounts. I'm not looking to lose my accounts with these huge candlesticks. What accounts I have? I have pretty much accounts on every single prop right now. SMCI, I don't know if I want to put my money on SMCI after what happened. I think that's very sketchy. Yeah, I agree with you, Asdrubal. That was so sketchy. Like, I wouldn't put $1 in that company. So, I think that's a good question for really think about how to make money in the markets, right? So yes, you can make money playing like crazy stocks that are moving a lot, or maybe you see a stock that used to be really high and now it's very low. But at the end of the day, it's all about, do you wanna gamble your money, or do you want to put your money into something that has higher probability that it's gonna go higher, that it's gonna go in your way? So for me, I prefer to just be on the side and just wait for good opportunities than risking my money on something that I don't know how it's gonna come out. Just like this price action right now, right? I could have played this reaction here on NQ because I am watching it, but just by looking at how ES was moving here, I decided to not touch anything, to not take any trade there. Why? Because it was too risky. I still think it's extremely risky trading futures here. Like, we are seeing huge candlesticks, big move. You know, if you're trading, especially if you're trading minis, if you're trading minis, one of these candles can easily blow up your account or make you lose all your profits that you have been stacking for the past few days or a few weeks or a few months. Yeah, that's smart, David. Yeah, we gotta think long term. Yes. So one, like, where I putting my money into, right? Because I'm thinking long term. I'm putting my money into Hood, Palantir, and Hims. Why I'm playing those three stocks that are down right now? So let's start with Hood. Hood is, it's been growing like crazy the past few days, but why? The past few years, why? Because more and more people are starting to enter in the market, right? Hood is an app that it's been around already for a few years. They are profitable, or they're making a lot of money and investing it back into their business. And I don't know if you guys use Robinhood, but I love Robinhood. Like, it's so easy to use. The design is beautiful. Like, in the States, everyone knows what Robinhood is, and people knows more and more about the stock market, or they hear more and more about the stock market, and they're not gonna go to E-Trade or any broker that's extremely difficult to use, or they have an ugly old platform. They're gonna use their phone, and they're gonna use Hood. Hood right now is down because they're very tied to the Bitcoin movement. So whenever Bitcoin is down right now, like the past few years and still now, whenever Bitcoin is down or it's on a bear market, Robinhood goes down. But I think that that's gonna start changing a little bit in the future. So if you think Robinhood, Bitcoin is gonna go higher, Robinhood, it's gonna move higher. So yeah, Robinhood is one that I'm playing, that I'm adding. I added already a lot of shares, and if it goes lower, I'm gonna buy more. Bull can be a good one, but it's Chinese, so I prefer to stay with Robinhood, which is American. Palantir. I already told you guys why I'm buying Palantir. What I think Palantir is gonna be a huge company in the future. The other one is Hims. I used to not like Hims at all, because Hims was sold like subscription companies for Viagra and hair growth, right? So I was kind of like, I don't know. Amazon also, it's entering the health market. But now, seeing how the old everything that's happening with Ozempic and all the and everything around losing weight and how much people are using it, and the peptides, yeah, all about peptides. Peptides, I don't know if you guys seen how much people are talking on TikTok, Instagram, X, YouTube. They're making a lot of, you're seeing a lot of talk around peptides. That's gonna be huge in the future. Hims, it's putting a lot of their marketing, a lot of their investment into that. People, like, they want to be the number one, or they want to be there when it comes to selling peptides, and it's subscription based. That's why I like him so much. I think him's gonna be a way bigger company in the future. I do think Amazon is gonna be a direct competition to Hims with that. But I still like it. I still like it a lot, and it's cheap, very cheap right now. Michael Berry, I don't care what he says. Just because they make a movie about him, he's been going short in the market the past, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years. And then he goes out and people say, oh, he was right, whenever we have like 1 week of red market. Like, it doesn't, I don't think it matters much what he says anymore. Hair Club wanting to buy him. It's been, yeah. So we have, okay, let's keep with the futures part of the stream. Really nice hold here on NQ. Holding previous all-time highs. Ugly 30-minute candles. Look at this. Look at this ugly ass reaction. So those are my plays for the next, I don't know, 5 years maybe. I also, but I think right now it's too late. I bought a bunch of Amazon because I think Amazon is gonna keep growing with everything that is going on with AI. And they're slowly but surely they're entering the health market, and I do think the health market is gonna change. It's gonna see huge changes with AI. Yeah, awesome. Exactly. You cannot go, it's very difficult to go wrong with Amazon, Google, Apple, and Meta. De nada, Rico. Yeah, really nice hold on futures. Sorry, on NQ so far here. But we have QQQ fighting the VWAP. So far it's under. SPY, it's holding the VWAP, but ES is reacting our level here. Yeah, my whole idea to trade is to stack wealth for my futures. It's not so much about day trading, it's about, I use day trading to add to my positions for my long-term portfolio. So I'm thinking long-term, I'm not thinking for today. Oh no. So David, I'm not only buying on big pullbacks. I'm adding up. I have weekly bought ups on my portfolio. I don't do anything. It's just like it does by itself, and at the same time, it does like it reinvest the I forgot the name of that. Like it reinvests on the same companies, and the dividends also get reinvested. I'm only talking about having like, yeah, dollar cost averaging, DCA. I do that. I do DCA. I do DRIP, which is reinvesting the dividends on the same companies. But what I was talking about was just having some money on the side and reinvesting on or investing in very good opportunities on companies that I have been pulling back a lot the past few months. So yeah, I do DCA, I do DRP, but again, I'm only talking about investing heavy on companies, on very good companies or companies that have huge future whenever you have big pullbacks in the market. Yeah, the other day I was talking with someone about what happened if something happened to Elon. Like, what's gonna happen with Tesla? He has like 4 or 5 companies. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Obviously, I don't want anything to happen to him, but that would be insane. What do I think is gonna happen tomorrow? I don't know. I cannot see the future, and it doesn't matter. Like, guys, we are not trading what we think it might happen. I trade based on what is happening. Like, I let the market do whatever it wants to do, and then after, it's when I take a trade. I don't have a crystal ball to know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So for me, it doesn't matter what's gonna happen tomorrow. It doesn't matter what data says. I just wait for the market to react, and then it's when I react. If it is your first payout, yes, take the money. Take the money. You want to have that payout because it's going to help you to really understand that you can make money off of prop firms. And that feeling, it's definitely going to give you a boost on your trading mindset. Yeah, it's good to be excited. Take that money. Taste it. Taste that. Take that money. And then if you can, reinvest it into more props, into more accounts. Anyone took that NQ hold? NQ, it's been moving really, really nicely today. Yes, it has huge candles, but look how perfect it reacted here at the top. It's holding our level here very, very nicely. Yes, it's a little bit, it's very choppy today. You're only trading with one micro? Okay, and you already out? Okay, I don't think it's bad to scalp today and take your profit kind of quick today, because how the price action is showing like very aggressive move to either side. But trading, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, you're trading with smaller size because you're 20. I can see you're trading the 25K accounts. It's good that you're trading with a very small size, but you need to put a little bit more risk, because with one micro, it's gonna be extremely difficult for you to grow your account. Trade at least with two, so you can take profit on the big push, and then at least you have one micro that is risk-free. You can put your stop loss at break even or a little bit above break even, or and you can have one micro, so you take profits on one and then you leave the other one to see it's gonna go to the next big level. Which in this market, I do think it's better. In this bullish market, it's better to hold your position a little bit longer, because we are seeing how the market it's trading basically level by level. So what I mean is, if you have let's just say you have a pullback to pre-market low, and then it holds and move higher, most likely it's gonna go to the next big level, which is pre-market highs, because the market is extremely bullish and it's been moving very, like, the move are like trendy, like if it goes to one level and then goes higher to the next big level. But obviously don't hold blindly, you need to see price action. So basically, if you see a candle that is, if you see it making higher highs and higher lows, you know that it's moving nicely to the upside. Yeah, I missed this trade on NQ. Honestly, I was distracted talking, but let's see how NQ is gonna react again to this level here, to overnight highs. Can we have a break and retest to the upside? I like more NQ today. It's definitely moving better than ES. Yeah, taste the money. Oh, F, Ford. Oh yeah. Ford? Okay, guys. Ford can be the next Intel play. You guys know how Intel went crazy after it had a like investment, big investment for the government, or the government said that they were gonna invest here. Ford can be one like Intel, and it's been moving really nicely the past 2 days. Right now, it's at a very strong resistance. I think if it can break these highs, can really start booming. And it's just a $14, $15 stock. So it can definitely worth trying it out with some shares. If it really is gonna be in the future a what is it? Let me check. A possible energy company or heavier on energy, this can definitely go back to all-time highs. Easy. And even higher. Yeah. I really like this one. Who talked? Thank you, V. Thank you for this one. I have the VWAP on SPY and QQQ in a different chart. No, this is not an investment advice. You guys can read what is here or here on the screen. This is only for entertainment purposes. Everything that I talk here is what I'm doing with my money. So do not follow me. Following me or anyone online could definitely make you lose money. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Ford how it reacts to that level. So far, it's breaking it. This gray area looks so ugly. I do not like it. I think I'm gonna keep using my green and red. Yeah, I might need to slide up to change a little bit the background. I just don't want to keep like changing colors on my levels. Yeah. In fact, how many here speak Spanish, like fluent? Where how many people here have Spanish for the first language? No, but for real. Okay, we had 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. So yeah, I'm planning on. Oh, no habla? Yeah, I can tell that. Just by that 2 words, I can tell that you don't speak Spanish. Every time I hear a American saying no bueno, I'm like, ugh. That's such a bad grammar, but it's funny. Okay, so I'm planning on making a channel in Spanish. No sabo, yeah. Venezolano? Awesome. Yeah. So I'll be doing very soon. I'm doing a Spanish trading channel on YouTube. I'm also planning on doing IG, which I don't do IG. I don't do anything on Instagram related to trading, but I'll be do it in Spanish. I already have the name for the channel, and I'm gonna do a trading academy in Spanish. So yeah, I have big plans for trading in Spanish because I don't see many people really doing futures props in Spanish. I can see a few, but not many. So I think that's a big market that I'm gonna tack on. Yeah, I'll be going all in. So I think the way that I trade, it doesn't matter if you trade futures, options, shares. I think the way that I read the charts is the same. Like I can trade futures, shares, Bitcoin, everything but penny stocks. The way that I read the charts, it's price action. Oh. Thank you, David. Okay, really nice hold here on ES, but very choppy price action. I think now we're seeing the market kind of slowing down, which I like that. I like seeing the market slowing down, consolidating. But it's pretty much a bullish / sideways price action today. I'm gonna wait for NQ to move either back down here or here, or breaks this resistance. That's what I'm waiting for. I like how it's moving today. Well, I like it more than ES, even though ES is a little bit more bullish, and I like this hold also. Meta's moving. I'm waiting for Meta to hold a daily candle inside the gap. I'm waiting to play Meta's gap, but I need a daily candle to hold inside the gap. So far, it's looking pretty good. I like that it's flagging, holding the VWAP, but I don't wanna get fake out on that possible gap fill on Meta. What props are you using, Asdrubal? Oopsie. Take profits? Yeah. Funding futures? Hitting Apex right now? Really nice move. Okay. I'm waiting for this. Bum, 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 bum. I was just making sure my copy trading is working. I'm gonna do something different on the Spanish YouTube account. You guys will see. Yeah, yes, extremely strong. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for NQ. Too late to jump in on ES. ES looks like the market stopped. I'm sorry, NQ looks like the market stopped moving. Okay. Let's see if NQ can really break out here. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see a strong breakout. The Clarity Act? I know nothing about it, to be honest. I'll do a research after the stream, so I can speak a little bit more about it tomorrow. Maybe, but I'm not good at those things, to be honest. Oh, tomorrow Friday. Yeah, I won't be here. It's for crypto. So that can definitely move good. And obviously Bitcoin. Okay, nice breakout there. That's what I want to see. I want to see a very strong breakout. I want to see a green candle holding that resistance support. I'm gonna buy one here. I'll add more if it pulls back, but I'm buying one here because we could have a strong push and no pullbacks. Well, just in case that happens, I'm getting one. I don't want to see this 5-minute candle closing like that. Okay, I like that. Come on, give me a pullback so I can add more to my position. No pullbacks. That's what I thought. That's why I bought here in anticipation for something like this. Oh, thank you, Dobby. You did it? Nice! Congrats! My stop loss are my levels, not points, not P&L, are my levels. So what is my stop loss? My stop loss is where my trade is no longer valid. And what would be that? If NQ loses support. I'm trading with 40 accounts. I think I have 40. I have 35. Yeah, 35 accounts. I think. TBT, Tradeify, Lucid, 555, 15 and 20 Apex. Yeah. Show us your P&L for the year. I can show you that. How am I gonna show you that if I'm trading props? And I don't have to. I don't need to. Why would I? I don't own you anything. I'm just sharing my screen and saying out loud what I'm thinking and taking my own trades. What was my first target? I don't have a first target. I don't have a target because we're in all-time high territory. There's no target above here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna hold this level here. Yeah, hood is beautiful, it's clean, very easy to use. It's perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but you know what I mean. So far, I really like this whole don't thank you. I don't like that move. Can it hold it here? It's about to stop me out. We'll see. Okay. Come on, push and Q. Okay. Nice hold there so far. Really nice hold. Whoa. You got this ES move. What's moving ES? Let me see. The Russell now it's moving really nicely. Financials are holding pretty good. Health is holding. I don't know what's moving ES. Bitcoin's moving. Let's see. Yeah, it's at 81. I told you guys when I was buying around 60K. Thank you. Okay, so I think as long as NQ keeps holding support here, I think we're good. Come on, NQ, just push here. Okay. Okay, so now it's all about waiting and see if I'm gonna get stop out or NQ is gonna keep going higher. If my play is gonna work out. Really nice hold. This is exactly what I want to see. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, keep going. I'm gonna take some profit at today's highs. Nice. Yep. Keep going. Give me more. Come on, keep going. Go for it. Keep going. Anyone on this trade? This is looking awesome. I'm gonna sell one here. You took it with QQQ? Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Come on, give me a strong push to today's highs. Go ahead. Go. Push. Push here. Go! A little bit more. Just do it. Yeah, explode already. Look at this. Yes. Crazy. Come on, thank you. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Oh, thank you. 1K. I'm already off almost 7K with this trade. Well, I think the mentality between, like, the psychology between trading evals and trading funded is that we go crazy with evals and then we pass those bad habits into the funded account. So I do think if you're new with trading props, the best thing you can do is trade your eval just like it is a funded account. Like, forget about it's an eval, forget about having a profit target, forget about everything. Just trade good setups. That's it. Just trade good setups. Per account, that will be awesome. Come on, push already. Yeah, definitely go back to, so go to micros until you build your buffer and you get your first payout. If you can build a big buffer, get your first payout, and then you can start. I even think you can keep trading micros, but maybe instead of trading 2 or 3, trade 4, right? Come on, just break out already. It's the ES moving because the Russell moving very strongly. No, there's gotta be something more because ES is extremely strong. Okay. My BT. Okay, I sold another one. Holding 2 runners. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we want to see these all-time highs holding. When to trade micros versus mini. To be honest, I like trading micros even if um if I'm buying 10 micros, which is 1 mini, because I like taking profits on the move. I feel less stress if I take profits on the move, if I lock some profits on my trade. So that's why I'm trading more micros than minis. I used to trade minis, but I don't feel comfortable holding a mini for a big pullback or for a big move. So unless I have a huge account, but because most of my accounts are 50K or 25K accounts, I prefer to trade micros. Just because I can lock profits on the move. Beautiful trade, guys. See, all we need is patience. Now, can we hold here? $30K today? Maybe. Who knows? I don't know if I'll be here for the 30Ks. Damn, yes. Yeah, the trade was definitely yes. I just didn't like how it was moving here. So I went with the easier one for me to read. So whenever we have, even if ES is stronger than NQ, but I don't like how it's moving between my levels, I go with the one that I can easily see a stop loss and PT, even though I don't have a PT here. But I can easily see what's my stop loss. That's why I went with NQ. Also, NQ was respecting very, very clean my levels. If we go back to previous all-time highs, like the previous all-time highs, the one that I talked about earlier today, like this one here on both ES and NQ, I'm gonna buy most likely a lot of shares or a swing trade, or I'm gonna do heavy swing trades with options. Oh, my entry level for today? I don't know, because I'm pretty much done for today. Like, I'm not taking any more trades. I love doing one trade and be done if it is green. If it is red, I have up to 3 trades. I can do up to 3 trades. Beautiful. I don't know. It depends how the pullback is. So one, we need to understand what is a pullback, like a healthy pullback, and what is an ugly reaction. So if we have a pullback that is slow, steady, smaller candles, yeah, that can be a good opportunity to buy, to play the upside continuation. But if it is a huge red engulfing bearish candle, I will have trouble buying the dip. You know what? I'm selling another one. I'm holding only one. I'm gonna put my stop loss at a little bit higher than my entry. I kind of feel like selling and be done with my day, to be honest. Can the market keep going higher? Yes. We could definitely pull back to this level and then keep going higher, or pull back again here and then move higher. We could have that. I don't know if I want to see such a deep pullback, like holding one contract here and then waiting for a move higher, or probably a retest of these highs. Like, I like trading for a few hours and then be done with my day, especially if I had such a good trade like today's. I do not trade eyeballs. No. I keep it pretty simple. My trading is pretty simple. I stick to what I know. I know it works for me. I know it makes me money. Like, I don't go around trying to catch pretty much everything that is moving. I have one strategy, one indicator, one system. That's it. I've been trading for 9 years now. Between 9 or 8. One runner, yeah, I missed that. One indicator, one strategy, one runner. I don't use a 4-hour time frame, to be honest. I use daily, 30, and 5. We have more than 100 people here and only 20 likes? What's going on, guys? We are having such a good day. $66 likes. Still, I need more than 100. Why not give me a like? It's free money. What a move here on ES. This is insane. Hey, welcome. Happy to have you here. So I used no indicators, only the VWAP on SPY and QQQ. I do price action. That's my strategy. I read price action, follow the trend, use my levels, and that's it. It's pretty simple, to be honest. And lately, I've been doing it even more simple. Only use pre-market highs, lows, previous days highs and lows, and that's it. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. These are 50K accounts. I'm trading with 35 accounts. I have some 25K, 50Ks. I recommend the 50Ks, not the 25Ks. You wish to make enough money to pay for my mentoring, but guys, if you're having trouble trading, you should not wishing to make more money to pay for mentoring. You should pay for mentoring and then you will make more money. It's the other way around. You don't get to be a professional soccer playing without having coaches. It's the other way around. Trust me, I had so many people that said, "Oh, I'm gonna keep trading so I can gain back my losses so I can pay for your mentoring." And then months later, they come to me and say, "Oh, I lost everything." And I'm like, "Duh. If you don't know how to trade or if you having trouble trading, first you need to look for help, and then you'll make that money back." Like, look at all my students. My students, you can see that on my Discord, on Wall of Love. They pay for my mentoring and they gain back like 10 times. Some of them got back like 10 times what they pay for my mentoring. Yeah, Struble once was one of my students. Like 3 years ago, Asdrubal, and he's still around. Are we going to 30k today? We're still very far from 30k. Yeah, very, very far. But we could, who knows? With a very good news from China, we could have a huge move to the upside. 800. I think 800 would be nice. If bored, don't be bored. The day is done pretty much for me. I know I wouldn't be biased because I do mentoring and obviously I make money off of it, but I do really see how my students, they completely change how they see trading. And the mentoring is because I do one-on-ones, I don't do group classes. Like, everything is tailored to you, to your personality, to how you like trading. Like, everything is tailored to you. So it's not so much about I'm gonna change the way you trade so you can trade exactly like me. It's more about how can we work together to make you a better trader, right? If you want to know more about my mentoring program, just go to my Discord and send me a DM with the word mentor. Because first we need to talk and see if we're both a good fit to work together, pretty much. Okay, I'm out. I like my trade today. I don't want to be sitting here all day. It's a I made over 14k. I made like 15 Bobby trading with all my accounts. Let me show you guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah. 14K. Here it is. Copy trading all the accounts. Beautiful, beautiful trade. 14K for a day. It's more than enough. Beautiful, beautiful trade, guys. All we needed was patience. Can the market keep going higher? Yes, but I'm out. I'm happy, very happy with my day. Very happy with, not so much because of the P&L. I'm happy because I was patient enough to wait for the market to give me an A+ setup. That's it. I was patient, waiting for a good setup. Good setup, good patience, good being on the right mindset. It's how the money is gonna come. We didn't chase, we waited for a good entry. So that's more than enough. These are funded accounts. I might be adding more accounts, maybe my funded futures. So I'll add evals there. But yeah, I'm done. Guys, there's no secret on trading. Just trade good setups. That's it. There's no secret. There's no secret. Have a clear system. Wait for the trade to come to you, not you chasing the trade. And then you just pull the trigger and be patient. That's it. I mean, you guys see me doing it every single day. I know some of you get bored because I don't trade the first few minutes, like 20, 30 minutes, even 1 hour after the market opens. And for some of you can be boring watching me not taking trades, but that's how I trade. I literally wait. I can wait for 1 hour watching this market move and not take a trade until I see a good setup. And I don't have crazy days like 60K, well, sometimes, but not always. You guys see me trade 3, 4, maybe 5 micros. I let my runners go if I see that the market is moving nicely with a trend. And then I lock profits on the way up or down, whatever it is that I'm trading that day or at that time. And that's it. There's no secret. You guys see me doing every single day. And how I trade is what you see here on the stream. I don't do anything behind the scenes. It's just really having a good setup and go for it. And it's been a long stream today. Like, let's go through what happened today. We had at the beginning a very strong push to the upside. The market keeps being very bullish, so no reason for me, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not looking to trade any reactions, any pullbacks. Reactions on this market are very risky, even though you can have very nice reaction like here on NQ, and I was watching that, but at the same time I was like, I do not want to trade reactions on this market. This market is crazy bullish, so I prefer to wait for good pullbacks, see how the price action react to my levels, and then I go and look for pullback longs, right? I missed this one here, that's fine. I can wait for another one. Or maybe I missed that one and I don't find any other good entries. It doesn't matter to me because all I want to do is just being consistent and make money. How do you do that? You just wait for good entries. So I missed this entry here, but at the same time, I didn't miss it because I didn't like how the market was moving. So yes, you can say, well, you missed maybe a quick scalps here, but I didn't like how the market was moving. So we watch this entire move. We watch this huge move here on ES, right? I was still patient, waiting for a good entry for me. Obviously, you guys can play whatever you want. And then I was like, okay, so the market is looking crazy bullish. NQ, it's a little bit behind, but I'm still gonna wait for a break and retest off of my level. And that's what I did. That's it. I took a trade. I started entering this trade almost 1 hour and a half after the market opened. And that's fine, because I made my money. So yeah, there's no secret, guys. It's just consistency, patience, having a system that works, and yes, a little bit of experience. I've been trading for 9 years, so I have traded pretty much every single cycle that you can expect of the market. Bullish market, bearish market, sideways market, like, and there's definitely there's a lot of differences between each market, but we just need to adapt. We are having a very bullish market. What do you do to catch big move on any market? You trade with the trend. Yes, you can scalp reactions here. Yes, but what about all these, or all these? Or what about playing a reaction here, when you could have easily get a fake out? So play with the trend, have a clear level you want to trade, wait for the trade to come to you, and then you pull the trigger, and then you do nothing, literally nothing. I was entering, buying contracts here. The market, NQ pulled back here, right? I did not like that move, but at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm holding a very small position. I was holding like 2 or 3 contracts on that pullback, right? And on my mind, I was like, okay, most likely I'm gonna get stop out of this position. But did I close my trade because the market was going against me? No. Why? Because I have a very clear stop loss. If the market cannot hold this little level here, it means the trade is not longer valid, and that's my stop loss. If it's not breaking my stop loss, I'm not getting out of my position. And then when I saw that NQ was holding my level, I was like, okay, I can add a little bit more here because I'm very close from my stop loss, and I can see it starting to hold there. So yeah, I had a very clear level. I have a clear entry, stop loss, good reading of the market, good patience, good mindset, and that's it. That's all you need. So yeah, awesome day, very good week, very nice week. I'll see you guys back on Monday. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'll see you back on Monday. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.